We have lots of different options when it comes to NoNo professional hair removal here at QVC, but this particular one I think is probably the funkiest of the lot. Very, very groovy. 401579 is the item number for the NoNo Pink Hot Pro Hair Removal System. It's £169.98, and that includes the rather lovely glitzy carry case. You're getting a large and a small buffer. You are getting 2 of the small tips and 1 of the large tips, and then you're getting a tube of the after hair removal cream, as well as the NoNo itself, of course. Jennifer, obviously this is the same pro technology.
Correct.
And it's down to personal choice which you choose. But this is cool, this one.
This is great. You know, I've been doing this now for almost 10 years with this brand, and we have a lot of fun with these, and this is a very fun, exclusive thing that we did for you. But at the end of the day, you're right. It's the same technology, so if you've heard of the NoNo brands and the power of its technology, doesn't matter what color you pick, you're just lucky to get this fun pink one, it will work. And the nice thing is, all skin tones, all hair types, no one is exempt from the NoNo technology. If you have the thickest, darkest of hair, or you have a light gray hair, maybe more fine skin, you can use this. And the interesting part is, because this is not a razor blade, it's not hot wax, it's nothing that wouldn't be too gentle on your skin, you can feel confident doing it in the privacy of your own home.
I mean, for someone who's got sensitive skin, should they patch test, or are you absolutely confident that on the lowest level, they're not going to get a reaction?
No, this is Pro. So with Pro, you do get to choose 3 different levels. So to your point, yes, you can get it home, start it on the lowest level, and start it somewhere where you're already removing hair. A lot of people love the NoNo technology for the face. Obviously, of the millions using, almost 7 million worldwide using this, a lot of people are using it for the face. But start somewhere where you feel comfortable, maybe your legs, your arms, and then you can work your way up. I still have the large tip in. We do give you the small tips to get around, those sideburn areas. Maybe you have the upper lip, the chin is huge. This technology is gentle and it's easy. The only thing you have to do is use it. Because this is something that, yes, it will get rid of the hair, but it does need kind of that time. The more you use it, the less you'll need to.
And actually, the quicker you'll see results, and then you go into more of a maintenance program, you'll grow to understand more what your hair growth program is and how often you'll need to use it. Quick question before we look at the before and after shots. Does this one tell you when you need to remove the tips?
Ah, that's a great point. Yes, it does. On the LCD panel here, as you can see right now, it's showing me which level I am. But as your tip starts to weaken, I'll take it out because otherwise it won't show you. It will turn red. When you need to change your tip, it will turn red with the tip in, and there's a little indicator, kind of like your gas light, that kind of goes down, so you'll know as you're starting to get lower. But honestly, if you're the only one in the family using it, I only needed 1 tip my whole treatment. I mean, the reason we're giving multiple tips now is because over the years we have found more people in the family using it. Daughters, husbands.
Absolutely.
You only need 1 NoNo, so you can share in this cost and justify it when it's spread over, 2 girls in the family and a husband.
Well, 4 girls in a house share, and if you've got all the different tips, absolutely fine.
Absolutely.
But the serious matter of hair removal, we don't want to be shaving our face, particularly as girls. The sideburns, that area there, you don't want to be shaving that.
No, because the regrowth happens, and sometimes it's darker. This is a young girl in college. She was shaving her face. So just after a couple weeks of using the NoNo technology, obviously, the hair is gone, but she has that confidence that she can wear her hair up. She doesn't have to wake up every morning and think she has stubble. Now, as we age, of course, and as we mature, the facial fuzz gets much thicker. And with Cindy here, I've known Cindy for a while now, in her late 50s, she was doing nothing to remove it for that fear. Loves the technology, loves how gentle it was on her face. In a matter of 19 days, that hair was gone, and she's in maintenance mode. To your point, she just likes the way her face looks when she NoNos, so she'll maybe do it once a week now. That's a huge difference from where she was.
What you can also get is what I have, where your eyebrows start to grow up to meet your hairline.
Completely. And then you're worried about the forehead hair.
Yeah,
absolutely.
because that takes forever to try and pluck those little monsters out. But this one, I think, is something we can all recognise, the chin. We may not realise we've got chin hair, and then you catch yourself in a mirror in bright sunshine, and it's just mortifying.
Oh, and you're constantly plucking it. I mean, I used to have tweezers in the car. With the tiny little facial tip, you'll just take a couple of swoops over that lower chin area, and you're able to affect all the hair around it, not just the ones that you've been trying to pluck. And again, this is something that you're hoping to not have to do. You're having 90 days to get rid of this hair. There's areas where you'll be like, bye-bye, the hair is gone. And now, over the years, we've noticed a lot of the guys using it, whether it is just to thin out the chest hair, maybe it's the back of the neck that you want to get rid of, or, of course, the thick hair on a man's back. A lot of the men just want want to thin it out. You know, it's definitely trendy now as we're getting into summer to reduce a lot of that hair. A lot of the men get it here on the upper arms. That same technology that we can use on our face, on the neck, on the leg, the guys can go all the way up. You can do your upper arms. It's thermocon technology, so it's not going to rip your hair out. It's not going to pull it. It's not hot wax. All it is a tiny little thermodynamic wire that's built into those tips.
And there's no blade in there. You know, that's
No
the
blade.
thing. People look at that and they think, oh, there must be a blade in there cutting those hairs. No, it isn't. It is the heat technology that is sending messages through to the hairs so they won't come back so thick and strong.
It's telling them to stop growing. And that's why when you do see these before and afters, there's a lot of different varying time frames because everyone's hair cycle is different and everyone's hair growth is different. So what, you know, might work for you is different than Taryn, that's different than Aiden. So everyone, as long as you just keep using it and you're consistent with it, you'll see results on yourself.
And we're actually watching Aiden right now, and you might think, well, he's shaving, isn't he? No, he's not. He's using the NoNo on an area of the neck, which actually is where a lot of fellas get the nicks and the cuts, and you see the bits of toilet paper stuck on the neck.
Oh, my husband breaks out there. That's why he loves us. It's just heat.
And if you have got the very fashionable beards of the time, it's really good to be able to tidy up that area so you haven't got any stragglers. But of course, this could be used on Aiden's chest, it could be used on his back, but then the girls are using it as well. You can use it on the underarm area, you can use it on the bikini area. In fact, there's only a couple of places we say to you don't use it, which is the genitalia and also on the nipple area.
Yes, correct. And the nice thing too about the small tip is you can get in those areas where maybe you didn't want to take a razor or you didn't want to take hot wax. So that bikini line, as we're getting to summer, the underarms, that's hugely important. And then of course, again, I'll go back to the face because I know that's one area that as women, you know, we don't want facial hair. I was telling her what amazing skin she has and there's no hair on it. And that's why when you take the hair off your face, it's amazing how much younger you look just by getting rid of the hair. Then your skincare goes on better. Your makeup looks smoother. It just de-ages us just by taking off your hair.
I think sometimes you use less makeup
Absolutely.
when you know you haven't got so much hair because
Of
you're not trying to
course.
cover something up. Let me remind you what you're getting in this particular collection. Now, we are talking about the NoNo Pro, but this is the Pink Heart NoNo Pro. You are getting the unit itself with 2 small tips, 1 wide tip. You're also getting 1 large buffer, 1 small buffer. You're getting the rather funky, which matches beautifully with the Pink Heart's NoNo. You're getting the carry case, and you're getting the after treatment cream. That's 401579, and the price on this is £169.98. And most importantly, what you're getting is the 90-day money-back guarantee, because we want you to really try it and be happy with the results. And if you're not, you can always send it back to us. We don't think you will.